Okay, then
I
we
will
are
go.
recording. So, let us take things in their appropriate order. 30 or so minutes after Kintia leaves and Satan and everyone has come out of their Rotrek, the other pack arrives at your doorstep. They're loaded with machine guns and they have a very large van with them, out of which steps Cujo and proceeds to break down the gates.
Yay,
Game, how about we
Cujo!
skiddly daddle?
Is there anyone who hasn't seen a Vost here, other than the ghouls who are running, screaming and clawing at their own eyes?
The person that hates ugliness.
Just one question. Who the fuck is Cujo?
It's a boss. So the whole thing about rolling courage was seeing a boss at difficulty 10.
Oh, that's Cujo. Yeah. Yeah, I guess. Well, though, I said ugly man. That's not a man. That's an
It's
abomination.
multiple men. You
There
said
probably-
ugly men. It's
there could be
multiple
female.
men.
There could be
It
female in there.
works.
There could be
There's
female.
both. There's definitely both.
So do I roll or does it not apply? Because that is an abomination and a half.
That's not a half abomination. That's 3 abominations.
Roll courage at difficulty 9
Oh fuck me.
as you peer out the window.
Courage difficulty 9. Well, time to skedaddle.
Actually,
Yeah, you're right
yes,
so
they
far.
would have only left the civilian ghouls back there. Would Katrina kill Daniel?
No.
It would be acting against the blood bond, wouldn't it?
Yep. She would definitely take subversive activities against him, but I have explicitly forbidden her from doing direct confrontation.
So, brightening penises on my face?
Almost certainly.
I'll take it. I don't it'll make my face look that much worse, honestly.
You don't have
Only
a face
that.
currently. Huh. There's not much she can do there. So she's not gonna do anything, not gonna reveal herself.
Okay.
Satan, you are the only one there as everyone else has run away or is currently in torpor. What do you do as you see the...
Hey, everyone! I finally managed to come out of it. You brought Cujo. Sweet. We might need him.
There's a low growl. Cujo takes half a step towards you. The growl intensifies as you refuse to back down. Do you have any animal, Ken?
Yes.
Okay, roll charisma or manipulation animal, Ken, to soothe the savage beast that sees you as a threat.
I should know Cujo pretty well, I do believe.
He's seen you before, but he came here expecting to hunt and kill and eat. Because when he goes in the van, that means it's happy fun time.
Good Cujo. Don't worry. You'll get to destroy something.
Where is she? Where is
I'm
she?
not
We're
sure.
ready.
Kind of blacked out. She might be in the man. Last I saw her, she went upstairs in the mansion.
Actually, didn't you see her leave?
No, she went upstairs.
You did see her leave. We said that you saw her give you the finger as she
Oh,
drove
okay.
off, remember? Unless you
If
wish
that's the
to
case-
say it that way, in which case they're gonna order Cujo to charge the mansion.
Oh,
Definitely.
okay. I forgot. I actually forgot because I went and got stuff to eat the last time I saw her. Okay. She actually left. I saw her leave through the gate.
Where did
Middle
she
finger
go?
high.
Who is she attacking next? Are you the only one left alive?
I think she just had us all get very distracted.
And at this point, I do need you to lie. Make a manipulation subterfuge roll.
To be fair, that's a very believable one.
It might be, but it's still very much a lie. I will give you a difficulty of 5 instead.
Oh, okay. Let me re-roll then.
You can do it.
Nope. Wow!
Nope.
My dice!
It's on the botch.
It's not a botch.
She must be under her influence.
It's still really believable, but I don't sound very believable.
Yeah.
Well, Sally has nothing in empathy, but the others in her pack are all happily whispering to her, looking very suspiciously at you at this point.
I don't know why.
Someone puts a hand on your shoulder. Hey, you can tell us the truth. What happened? You are covering on the other side of the wall right now, hoping that the thing doesn't get any closer.
God damn it. Son of a bitch. Ah, well. So what was that particular lie about?
The one that you were rolling?
Yeah.
The one where... that was about her using her powers to make everything go crazy here.
Ah, okay. Alright. I tried to distract her. Did so successfully. But my stuff came in and I kinda ended up making everything else go crazy too. So, she ran away along with everything else.
So all that stuff about everything going crazy with Alexander and like that was you as well?
No, not that particularly. Unless you were talking about the one thing where I went crazy and then took on another personality and all that. That was already verified.
I see. Where did she go? Who is she attacking next?
Apparently she has some very specific against Arductus. That's actually apparently what she was going for. I actually should know some specifics off that, shouldn't I?
You know that she was trying to take revenge for a mentor that Daniel had killed and diablerized. But that's more or less all you know.
Daniel had managed to kill and diabolize her mentor. This was a giant revenge plot.
Huh.
So that's the specifics of apparently what she was doing.
So an elder came in here to try and avenge an even more powerful elder that Daniel had somehow killed?
That sounds like it. I don't know the specifics. That's all I managed to get off.
Steven calls
stuff
O'Donnell.
went down.
Hey, you downed an elder killer. Congratulations.
Good job.
To be fair, it's a very good shot.
Excuses. You bitch. You a bitch.
I will say it was
yeah.
a very good shot.
She actually didn't manage to do anything, but she was about to actually start, taking offensive action against the rest of my pack. I decided to prevent that, and ended up preventing all of it, and then causing a lot of other stuff.
Yeah. She figured you were gonna just, not leave her alone and tighten the noose, so she figured she had to act then or be dead.
Yep.
Yeah, now she's an elder, apparently.
Well, that's what they perceive it as.
And they don't want to say anything else, otherwise they just ran away from someone that wasn't worth running away from.
Yep.
So she's obviously an elder.
But yeah, I think she's leaving the city. At the very least, she's already at the outskirts.
Right. Well, luckily she's gone. Hopefully she won't
Yep.
come back or we could be in trouble. At least, yeah. I think we gotta take out Cujo to one of the farms and raid it. He's not gonna come down until he gets something to eat. Let's go.
All right.
And they leave. Next morning there's talk about a freak tornado that spawned from the storm last night and ripped apart the farmhouse along with a great deal of livestock and people.
Yep.
Oh. Okay,
Oh, dang it. That meant I couldn't go for the status upgrade. Whatever.
You do get the 1 point you have earned over time. You just don't go up by 2.
Wait, I get one more point?
As in, you get your first one, I think.
No, I had my first one for a long time now.
Yeah, he already had his first one. It's the
Oh.
second point now.
Oh, in that case, yes, you would go up to 2.
And you've said it's been on the edge for so long.
Alright.
Yay, I got 2 status.
Okay, so, meanwhile, Pleasance, after the monsters are gone, you are... Actually, no, let's play it out differently.
Oh god.
Hearing the monster start to move, not realizing he's about to leave, you go to run and hide. And come face to face with your ghoul, who is hiding in his own filth. Roll your courage for your phobia. I believe this should be a difficulty 7. You are used to him, but he's in quite a state and you are very upset at the moment.
I should probably be difficulty 8, but whatever.
You recoil in disgust but manage to not run away like a bitch. He looks up at you with bleary eyes, clearly thirsty, hungry. Mistress, you
Hey, I
finally
fed
found
him.
me!
Look, I fed him.
One meal after a week of starvation is not gonna fix him. It helped, but
Wait, he sat. So he. How did he survive? He should have been. He should have dehydrated to death.
he's
He's a
been
ghoul.
drinking from puddles in the leaky crypt.
Okay. It's a terribly built crypt, I will say.
Okay, so he's buried alive. I'm gonna ask him, where the fuck have you been?
I've been hiding here.
Why?
I'm gonna roll perception awareness to see if he can piece it together. It just seemed like the right thing to do. I can't recall why. I just knew that I had to wait here until you came for me.
Okay, I'm kind of disappointed in you as a fucking ghoul, but
I'm sorry. I'm sorry,
are you still
mistress.
are you still sane? What's 2 plus 2?
Well, it depends on how many dimensions you're gonna use. Usually it's 4 in the traditional system of math, but then you start... and he goes rattling on.
Okay, you're good. I go call my other ghoul.
You want to call him?
Yeah, I want to call my other ghoul. I mean, he's right. Like the house is supposed to be like nearby, so I mean, does a simple scream help, or do I have to actually just call him?
Let's see. Let's roll his perception alertness at... Would he have aspects on? No, he's hiding in the basement. He wouldn't hear you. Because the beast
Wait,
was
wait.
there.
Well, yeah. Then I guess I'll call him. Just call him on his phone. Yeah.
Mistress, are you alright? It's coming for me, help me.
For a bodyguard, you're pretty fucking pathetic. Now get your fucking ass outside and help me. You're gonna feel me tonight if you don't jump the fuck out.
I'm gonna...
How about I try to persuade him? Like, try to just, like... Can I, like, attempt to persuade him that the monster is not there and he is not going to hurt him? It's gonna be
You
alright.
already... I assume that was a threat? So you would be rolling manipulation and intimidation to see how scared of you he was.
I guess. Yeah, let's
He's
do
more
it.
scared of you or the monster.
Manipulation subterfuge?
No, intimidation.
Oh, intimidation. Same shit though. So that's this much. What's the difficulty?
6, but you will need multiple success to get him to move.
Okay.
Mistress, please! I can't. You know I want to, but I can't. Please don't make
Do
me.
you want me to move and go over to your ass and drag you outside, or do you want to come out politely before I kick your ass tonight?
He starts gibbering. You can't make out words anymore.
Do I roll again?
You can make another attempt. You need 3 successes to get him to move.
Okay. Oh god, if this botches now, is it still difficulty 6, or does it possibly go lower?
It's still 6.
Okay.
Normally it would increase, but I don't believe you have a specialization that helps with that, do you?
No, I don't. No, it's below 4 with manipulation, both intimidation.
Yeah. You feel the clatter of a phone and faint gibbering coming out from the other end, as if he's thrown the phone away and he's cuddling in a corner.
So do I have to roll still one more time, or
He
like I
can't
had?
hear you anymore. He's removed the phone from his immediate presence. The line is still open, but he's not holding it anymore.
Seriously, what the fuck is with these ghouls? I just hang up and I tell my nerd ghoul to get the fuck up from the filth and follow me.
Yes, mistress.
Okay, we'll go back to the mansion.
Yes, mistress.
What the fuck is happening to him?
He's obviously breaking.
All of my ghouls are breaking, but like, is there a certain thing? It sounds like he's getting dominated at the moment, like just following me. Though I'm not actually dominating him. Anyways, I'll just go back to the mansion.
He follows you, head down, shoulders hunched.
Okay, does he still have filth on him?
Oh, yes.
Okay, first we're gonna go in Cynthia's room, and I want him to smudge all those fucking pictures that she left.
The room where she displayed them?
Yeah.
They are not there. I actually know they would be, wouldn't they? Okay, let me think. Where would she would have had time to move them? No, they would still be there. Okay, roll self-control at 9.
Self-control. Actually, that would be instinct, I think.
Yes, you can spend a willpower point to automatically resist your Toreador weakness. And
But do I necessarily have to go into the room, or can I just say, like, be outside the room and say, those pictures destroyed, like, cover them with filth?
you can.
I'll do that then. Not risk a self-control fail.
Alright. He goes inside. And, mistress, I don't think it's, it's not really, did you want me to destroy these?
I just want you to use that filth you have on yourself and cover the pictures with it. You also clean yourself in the process, so it helps.
Oh, okay. I think I got some of it off.
Fuck, you have to roll to smudge filth off yourself.
If
Anyways.
you're gonna try and use it to actually destroy the pictures in the process, I mean, come on, an oil painting, it's not gonna make you particularly cleaner if you rub yourself all over it.
I just want those pictures fucking gone. They're a nightmare. Anyways, after that, I sent him to a fucking bath.
You want those pictures gone, very obviously. Let's roll his perception to see if he can pick up your wishes.
Yeah.
Oh, mistress, I just dirtying them isn't really gonna help, but I fixed it for you. You smell smoke coming out from the room.
I peek inside.
There's a bonfire in the middle of the room. Or rather, 3 small bonfires as the pictures are burning on their stands.
I just look at him and go like for a nerd, are you retarded?
Mistress, I thought you would be happy.
Shut the fuck up. Is the room like? Can you describe the room? Is it all wooden, or is it primarily like stone, or what?
It's wooden. It's more than wooden enough. The flames are slowly reaching towards the ceiling.
Oh fucking hell. I sent him to go find a fire extinguisher, and I will also look for a fire extinguisher.
Okay, roll perception and investigation.
I like where
Difficulty
this
is 8 as you are in a rush for both of
Okay,
you.
perception investigation. Difficulty 8.
It looks like a fire extinguisher.
By the way, specialization perception is attentive. I guess that doesn't help in this case. I mean, if I'm rushing, I guess the little details could pass like next to my mind and I could realize them.
That might count for, something that is specifically good for your situation, maybe, but I don't know.
Okay, in what way could he botch and make it worse?
Well, that's simple. That is
yes.
simple. He got cooking oil.
How does cooking oil look like fire extinguisher, though?
Who knows? He mistook it for it.
No.
He's never seen one in his life before.
You
It has to be something red.
You actually get into the garage and get the fire extinguisher from the car, Vyacheslav. One of the cars.
Okay.
The Jeep apparently had one in it. As you rush into the room, you see your ghoul batting away with the paintings, which are now on the floor in a massive bonfire with a huge drapery that is now on fire. Roll courage at difficulty 8 to get close to the fire that is now rapidly going out of control.
Okay.
I think you need a total of 5 successes to completely overcome Rotrek, though.
Yep, I do.
So I roll more.
Yep. Or spend willpower points. Both work.
If I spend like how much willpower do I need to spend? Like 4?
Just spend 1 for each time you roll.
Fuck it. I mean, I'm not gonna be staying in this mansion, so fuck you guys. I'm out.
Sure. So you get 1 turn. We'll see how good you can do it.
There are 2 turns. Or no, right,
Okay.
1. You didn't spend willpower, that's right.
Yeah, so that's it. Basically, 1 success score. So I still have to roll 2 more.
No.
No.
You are done. The moment you fail, that just determines the point at which you go into Rotrek.
Yeah, I guess. Okay, so now I guess I'm running out of the house because...
Not yet. Not yet. You're going too fast.
You'll have 1 turn of action. Describe exactly what you wish to do. This is your one chance to make it all right.
Oh, God.
You have a fire extinguisher in your hands.
Fire extinguisher. Yes, I do have a fire extinguisher, but I can't get close enough
Yes,
to the
you
fire.
can. You have 1 turn.
Keep in mind, if you use that turn to get out of sight of the fire, you will not Rotrek. If you manage to remove yourself from the presence or whatever is triggering you.
It's just that you'll have to go through the process again with a little bit more time for the fire to get even higher.
Okay. I'm gonna expect it like this. Like, fuck it. I'm not intelligent enough. So because my ghoul is still in there and he's a nerd. He should know how to use a fire extinguisher. I hope.
You would assume.
I would assume he knows how to use a fire extinguisher. Can I do in one turn? Call my ghoul and tell him to use this fire extinguisher.
You can call out to him and toss it to him.
Yes, I will. I won't toss it to him. I'll just sort of put it on the ground, like roll it to him, because tossing it, I could fuck that up.
Okay. Make a Dex Athletics plus Celerity at difficulty 4.
Okay, that's dexterity, celerity, so that difficulty 4.
Yes. He fails to catch it, it rolls into the fire.
I fucking despise it. Should have just kept them dead.
That's not good. That's not good at all.
Add her successes to him catching it, like add dice.
Generally how that kind of-
otherwise his success wouldn't make any difference at all.
Well, the point was
successes are to actually send it exactly to his grasp, but
Yes.
Okay, we can argue that at 3 it would just be easy for him to catch at normal difficulty, and go down to 4 and he would still fail. He would still need something to grab hold of it and start using it. Especially as his eyes are starting to water from the smoke and such.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna use something clever here.
Okay.
Let's roll intelligence crafts to see if he's... Well, actually intelligence science to see if he can figure something out. Okay. Pleasant, so you I assume step away from the fire after tossing the extinguisher, right?
Well, yes.
Okay. It's a tense minute and a half. Then the ghoul just walks out the room and slams the door shut. Proceeds to take out his clothes and essentially block every way air could get into the room.
Yeah, so basically, it makes no oxygen. Yeah, that could possibly work. Possibly. Though it sounds like it's gonna go fucking horrible in every second.
Okay. The situation seems to be under control. How do you wish to proceed?
I'm just gonna go notify everybody, and I'm going to prepare some hoses, just in fucking case.
Hoses? You assume you have fire hoses, really?
Well, not fire hoses, just a fucking hose. I mean, hose for gardening fucking works. It doesn't have to be a big one. I mean, just in case, if we can control it. Oh yeah, you should probably put my ghoul out of that room now.
Don't worry. I'm just finding an appropriate amount of fire.
A bit more seems better. Yeah.
Don't worry.
Though, just one question. Do I know if that room is more of the inside? Does it have windows?
That's an inside room. It doesn't have windows.
Oh, okay, good.
Okay, so do you have any orders for your ghoul as you go to try and notify people and find hoses?
I want my ghoul to go and notify everybody else what the fuck he did, and that is start a fire, and that we could probably use some help.
Okay, mistress. I'm sorry. Everything always turns out so badly.
Don't worry, once a disappointment, always a disappointment.
Yes, do tell me what happens to that extinguisher epic. It explodes from the pressure, sending shrapnel everywhere?
That's one of them. Here's the other one.
Uh-huh. Hallelujah.
fucking holy hand grenade in the fucking house.
Let's see if I can... Okay.
Well, though, like, if we actually are able to seal off all the oxygen and the room is filling with like CO and both CO2, like, would there actually be any possible well, it could explode, but there wouldn't be extra fire in the explosion. Just a lot of CO2 coming out of the fire.
That's never the
The
problem.
moment
with explosions.
you have fire coming out through the door, or pressure coming out through the door is gone. The real problem is that it will explode into a flash fire from the heat. That's the real problem. One of them. That and the shockwave will still fuck things up.
This is going as brilliant as fucking possible. I love it.
Okay, so you go running after looking for people.
No, that was my ghoul. I went to go find like a garden hose, and just in case.
Okay, you see a man you don't know out back, dragging wood together to form a bonfire. There's a guitar piled by a tree stump.
I just go ask. I'll just. Can I use my level 2 aura, like level 2 aspects, real quick?
You
just
can.
to see, like. Okay, so that was perception, empathy.
What are you looking for before you roll?
I'm looking at his aura.
Are you looking for anything specific or just whatever you can pick up?
Whatever I can pick up, most. I just want to see if he's in a more calm mood or whatnot, you know.
Okay.
So perception, empathy.
Yep.
And that was difficulty 7, right, or 8?
8.
10 out of 10.
Okay. He seems to be, well, he doesn't seem to be agitated. And he does in fact seem to have the pale aura of a vampire.
It's a vampire, okay. Or possibly a half. For now, I'll just, try to keep an eye on him, like, just, like, be on my guard, but still looking for that hose. And trying to avoid his sight if possible.
Okay. You go rummaging through the kitchen and garage looking for a hose. Actually, he should have another 2 experience points. I think I forgot to add them. Okay, let's see. Oh yes, he does have aspects. Of course he does. I'm an asshole that way.
Still though, did he activate his aspects?
I assume he would have it in order to detect when someone is nearby. Roll your own perception alertness, as you have found a hose and are now hooking it up to the faucet in the kitchen.
What's the difficulty? 6?
No, I think it's a base of 8 as well for you.
In order to do it quickly, at least.
For detecting the guy, because she's distracted. You notice him glance at you, half raise his hand to wave, and then just stop, looking mildly shocked as he doesn't. He has no idea who the fuck you are.
I'll just quickly say hello and goodbye, and if I already got the hose, I'll try to go back to the room and prepare, you know, just in case. Ride the hose back to the room.
Okay. You hear someone start very skillfully stinking smoke on the water as he starts to smell something burning.
Oh God, it's gotten even worse.
Is that 6 successes? You probably played better than people played it originally.
Satan, you faintly hear coming from the back of the house Ken's voice rising in song once again. After just having said goodbye to Sally and her merry band of assholes.
Yay, Ken is back!
Is there anything in particular you would like to do?
Not specifically.
Okay.
I'll just go welcome him back. Welcome back!
Oh. Hey, Dad, where's the party? And what's the new chick?
People died. New people came. You know, the usual.
Oh, okay. Yeah, did you deal with the asshole that caught me? He was fucking torturing me. For fuck's sake, he just commanded me to run and I made it all the way to Rio before I shook free of it. What the fuck happened
Wow.
there?
Job. That was a Tremere. He was an asshole. And
Yeah,
here's the
I
bad
got the
news.
asshole part.
He got scared and ran away from me. I couldn't catch up.
Oh, Dad.
I'm sorry.
Oh, we're just gonna have to do something about that, won't we? I just like the reaction, Dad. Oh, God.
Dang straight, I'm the best dad ever.
Does he know that Andrew is dead? I don't think he does.
Don't think so.
So, Dad, where's Andrew?
Oh, he died.
What?
Yeah,
When?
horrible things.
How?
Oh, let's see. Which one was that one? Please describe him to me. I think I've forgotten.
He smacks you across the face and then just puts his hands across his mouth in shock of what he just did. Just whack!
Oh my! What was that for? If you're trying to have fun, it didn't work very well.
How could you just forget him?
He was. There was Alexander. Oh, Andrew! He decided to try and shoot one of the other Sabbat's faces. He ended up dying.
And you didn't protect him?
Well, of course I would not protect him. He's not Sabbat yet.
I see. I see.
Don't get me wrong. Made me pretty mad. But he had a pretty valid reason. And it's not like he just suddenly went, for some reason, Andrew decided to shoot him in the face.
Satan, do you
No
have
damn
your
sense.
aspects active?
No, why would I?
Okay. Are you burning a body inside or something? I think I smell smoke.
Mention on fire again.
Again? Excuse me?
That new chick was setting up a house. I'm sure it'll be fine. We can catch up, Dad. How's Katrina doing?
Yes! How was Rio?
Rio was great. Some assholes tried to chase me through the town, but I managed to trap one of them in a burning building, and then they just fucked off. But it was great. I had to leave in a hurry, but it was great. You know how it is on the road with my guitar, making enough money just to make it to the next city.
I get all of that except the guitar part. I never really did that. It was more of a, manipulating people into destroying each other, getting parties going, getting some money off of everything. But yeah, it's great.
He's leaning back with kind of dude look on his face. So, I thought the party would be going. I saw some goth kids around here. Where is everyone?
I don't know. You said there might be a fire? I'll activate my Auspex and see if I can tell what's going on.
Okay, at this point, I think you succeeded smelling smoke under the auto success rules.
No, here's
Sure.
an explosion.
Yeah, you would smell the smoke.
How about
Pleasance?
how about like if it's going to explode or not? Like if like Epic gave 2 options, why don't we do a luck roll then?
The real thing will actually be how long it takes, because that thing has
Let's
unknown
see.
amount of time.
Yeah, it will
Yeah,
take
I
a
know
while.
enough about fire. That's probably going to end badly if anything
Yeah,
happens
Pleasance, you
over the
are
door.
outside the door with your hose. What do you wish to do?
Well, first of all, the water isn't activated. Can I see, like, do I know, like, do I see my ghoul, like, does he do his job and go tell everybody?
He seems to have gone to do his job and tell everyone.
Okay, looks like that isn't working then. For now, I'll just leave the hose there because I have to go back and now fucking turn it on because that's how hoses work.
Okay. Both you and Ken see Pleasance walking to the kitchen, Satan, and turn on the faucet.
Do I notice him possibly? Do I notice Satan, that is?
Yeah, you can see them standing out there talking to each other.
Okay, I'm just gonna go out at the same time and say, what the fuck are you cunts doing? Get the fuck in here, there's a fire.
Whatever. Hey, so while in Rio, did you make any good contacts?
I fucking just...
Sorry, no, they were throwing around words like thin blood and scum and get out and you can't hunt here. It was a mess.
Ouch!
Yeah,
I know.
Nasty fucks out there, eh?
Oi, the drastic measures call for drastic time. I go fucking get like fucking Satan's like attention and attempt to dominate the fucker.
Okay, what do you say to him?
Go extinguish that fire. That is in the room of the paintings where they were. I guess he knows where the fuck that is. Like if he smelled the fire, I guess he knows where the fire is. Go extinguish that fire.
Okay, Ken is splitting his dice pool and trying to shoot you in the head. With a 38.
Okay.
You feel your eyes start to glaze over, Satan, and then your child just steps behind her and pops her one in the back of the head. It
Don't worry, it
bounces
didn't do
off with a
damage.
ricochet, but it definitely breaks her concentration and sets you free from the dominate.
What the fuck?
What the fuck do you think you're doing?
What the fuck do you
Sit
think
down
you're
and
doing?
shut up!
He screams into your face.
Roll intimidation?
I'll leave it up to you. I was planning to do a mix of both the intimidation and the dominate.
You can roll the dominate if it's dominate 1.
I remembered something. Can you not like I remember you can't dominate lower gens, right?
Yep.
Yes, you can't.
So he can't dominate me then.
You can
don't
dominate
know.
equal gens. You don't know.
Yeah,
that.
I know.
You don't even know if you could have dominated him.
Yeah, I just attempted. In the flurry of the moment.
Neither of us know. That's the way it
Why
should
am I
be.
feeling that this Ken guy is a lot more useful than actual Satan is, and Satan is useful on his own.
That's because Satan was meant to be useless, but I make him useful.
Fucking up.
I mean, come on. You just
know how-
tried to dominate a sire in front of a bloodbound child. What do you think happens when you do that?
You also
Well,
just
yeah,
tried
I
to
get
dominate
attacked,
your
but-
priest.
But hey, at least I got Satan's attention now.
Oh yeah, you got my attention.
Yes,
What about
If
it?
you would roll
That's
your
not a good
dominate
thing.
on Sit, Epic,
Let's see. You know what? I think he would try simply because she tried to dominate him. So, yeah. That is that. Alright.
Okay,
Of course, don't know what your willpower is. I know you've been using quite a bit of it, but I don't know
Yeah,
how much
so
it is.
let's roll using the macro, so it's nicely sorted. Pleasance, despite meaning to, your legs just fall under you, and you just sit down in the lotus position. You're just looking up at him.
Well, that verifies one thing.
Talking despite my life. So I can still talk, right?
Yep.
Wait, he did say shut up, so I guess I can't.
No, I said sit, and that's for the single word command.
There's a fucking fire in the house. Do you all want to fucking burn?
Why would we want to fucking burn?
Because
Oh, that's
there's not-
right. We should probably try and go make sure that ritual is still safe. Or at least close the door.
I'm
I
sure it's
just
fine. Bacon's character is down there.
He'd probably close the door. It's a good point.
at this moment, like IRL and I think in game as well, I'm just looking at Satan with confusion and like, what the fuck are you doing?
What?
There's a fire in the house. I'm scared
And?
of fire. I'm a vampire.
We're all
so-
scared of fire.
I'm scared of fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That, what about those goth kids? Maybe we can dominate one of them to go take a look.
Oh, that's a great idea. How about we just go and see about recruiting everybody and seeing about trying to get them to face the fire? Sounds like a great idea.
Okay.
Great idea, Ken!
Thanks, Dad. Roll perception investigation to find the goth kids who are still hiding after seeing the vase.
I'm actually going to go and just try and round up as many people as I can. So,
Yes, it's still perception investigation because they're all hiding.
all right.
Hearing the noise, they all took at least one look out the front windows. Okay, you recruit two of your... Actually, no, you don't. Because that's the roll for that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Everyone is
It took
happily
purple.
hiding.
Everyone's happily hiding. Then the only other situation is to go and find more people. And actually, I have a better idea. I can use this. I think this actually works for this situation. I think.
What do you wish to use?
But I think I need to find something first.
What do
I'll
you...
see if any of the goth kids left anything around.
Ah, you mean Spirit's Touch. To
I'm actually going to be trying to use Eyes of Chaos to try and see where they went, but I think I need some kind of connection first. So,
who would have been bloodbinding them? Mostly it would have been Katrina. Right? Because she was the one
Yeah.
that was...
definitely. Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's gonna be going through a lot of blood maintaining so many ghouls. You're gonna have to get her someone to eat. Possibly. But you wouldn't need a connection. Katrina is your child and they're her ghouls.
Oh my gosh. Heck yes. Alright. Eyes of Chaos! Show me where my ghoulish childs are.
The base difficulty would be 5. Or sorry, 6.
Okay.
So you would go down to 5.
I figured what you meant there.
Okay. With the Eyes of Chaos, Pleasant, you see him stand there for 15 minutes while you try to talk to him. Then he goes in and another 5 minutes later drags out 4 of the ghouls.
You know, a lot of time has passed. What about that fire extinguisher?
Okay. The room
Like 15
is
minutes?
probably under a lot of pressure already.
Probably.
How many health levels would a heavy wooden door have? 4 maybe?
I wouldn't expect more than maybe 6. Most.
Okay. Okay! So that's a lot of damage. Yeah.
Shit's on fire.
You hear a boom and a roar of flame from the front of the building and a faint sound of shattering glass.
Yeah, I'm imagining like Satan, like just like this right now.
He might do that soon. He might have that almost exact same expression very soon. I'm glad you understand that he really doesn't care about the mansion.
I don't care about the mansion either, but like, I thought you cared about the mansion. That's why I actually went.
Nope. In fact, this Malkavian has almost set this thing on fire twice.
My mistake then. Thinking that you cared for something.
Okay. What would the ghoul at this point be doing? How would he try to fix this?
Oh, God.
Oh, I remember. I remember now. And that's definitely a difficulty 8 roll. He comes out the back grinning. Don't worry, I fixed it. He's holding a remote. You recognize it as the remote Andrew was bringing for his explosives.
No.
We're gonna deprive that bitch of oxygen. Close your ears. Click.
No, that's not how it works! That's not how it works!
There's another explosion.
Oh my God. This is fucking genius, I love it.
You guys are all idiots.
Okay, so just so you know, the one who actually got the mansion and everything was Jackalor's original character. So he might be a little salty, just like when I've almost burned it down twice.
I actually don't care with this character. That's why I don't care right now. I'm just like, you guys are all idiots.
You should have learned from when I was in a camera, like, Jack, where I'm fucked up. I do not handle situations well.
Good, you're fitting in with the rest of this party.
I
Just
know,
fine.
that's why I love it.
He says, don't worry guys, I collapsed the ceiling to smother the fire in
That's
the
not how
rooms
it
that
works.
were affected.
Excuse me, but is the ceiling also wooden?
Take a guess!
It's
Probably.
gonna be fine, we'll put out whatever remains of the fire in a minute. You hear the slow grinding crash. And I think I collapsed the front of the east wing as well.
Probably. You know, it looks really cool, though.
Yeah.
Was anyone still inside?
Probably. We probably killed at least 2 people.
There were 2 ghouls in the building in theory. 3 actually at least.
They weren't Katrina's ghouls, I got all of those.
You
No.
got 4 of them, she had 5.
Oh, we missed one. Alright.
They're looking at each other going like, where's John?
Now the real question is, does anyone care about John?
Not really.
Like, what's your Valkyrie rating with him?
None.
John's a random ghoul, right?
Yeah.
That's what they're talking about. Insert generic name here, ghoul.
I was
So
actually
what-
talking about about Johnson.
Oh, well, Johnson was in the basement. Presumably, he went into the reinforced library and closed the door.
Pleasance, your phone is
Yes.
ringing.
I pick it up.
Mistress, the stairway up is blocked and I can smell smoke. What's going on?
You're trapped and you're fucked. Good luck, have fun.
Mistress, no!
I told you to get out of there, but no. Now you're gonna have a fucking fire in your.
I kind of feel like having the Malkavian have his hand up in a high five.
Ken, meanwhile, is slowly herding the ghouls towards the kitchen. Buckets under the sink. Form a line, bitches. Now. Get moving.
We'll see
I
what
have
we
a
can
hose.
save.
I have a hose.
Do you turn it on?
Yeah, I think I did go to turn it on. Oh shit, I probably turned it on without even controlling it.
Mistress, the basement is filling up with water. What do I do?
Can you hold your breath for an extremely long time? I'll take that as a no. Have fun.
Gosh darn it, bring the hose along. Come on.
The
I mean,
front end
if
of
he's
the
a-
hose is already buried under the rubble.
It is?
Essentially,
Holy shit.
the front room, the one with the stairway, is standing, barely. But everything to the left of that is collapsed in a pile of rubble. There's a huge hole in the side of the house now.
Doesn't that mean it's not in the basement, but in the side over there?
It is, but the entrance to the basement would be somewhere off to one of the sides, and I'm gonna say it's off to the east side. Apparently, the explosives reached far enough to crack those walls as well and make them collapse. On top
My
of the
question-
entrance.
My question right now is, where the fuck did my ghoul find explosives?
That is a good question. Yes.
Who knows?
You could ask him.
Well-
He's just standing there now.
I'm gonna ask him later. For now, if like part of the hose is like under the rubble, I'm not sure how hoses work. If you actually cut up like the middle of the hose, will the water still flow like at speed or not?
No, won't.
Oh. Well, can't we improvise? We could improvise.
So if it is actually crushed and you can't move it, it is almost guaranteed that it's not actually spilling water anywhere.
Oh. Well,
You could essentially, yeah, you could cut the hose and use the part that's within your reach. I mean, it would.
Yeah.
Oh, that would work. That would
yeah,
work.
that's what I was thinking actually. Yeah, like, but I'm questioning like how much water pressure will actually come out because I think
It'll
the
actually, if anything, it'll increase. The length of hoses actually decreases the water pressure.
More so,
'Cause it
you
needs to
can
move more and
actually
more.
use your thumb to close off part of the outflow to
Yeah.
get more range if you wish.
Uh.
It does seem like a large portion of the fire has been smothered. There are small fires which look like they will eventually spread, but right now it's not out of control.
So
Alright.
what is out of control then?
Well, the
you
fact that we
can
have lost
see-
like half.
Yeah,
a
you
third
can
of the
see
mansion.
the well, not a third, more like fifth maybe. But
Alright.
you can see the east corridor open to the night air as you look up.
Oh yeah, we're probably gonna get like some firefighters over here. Huh, we better ready ourselves, by the way. Yeah. Do we have anything that's probably illegal?
Other than the bodies hidden in the graveyard, in the closets, where you forgot to bury them after stashing them on multiple occasions, the firearms, the explosive factory that Andrew created, the drugs that the various goth kids and thin-blooded vampires have hidden around the place, and other illegal crap? No.
So we're okay. Okay, I'll just use the. So like I'll just use the hose and try to first actually take out those little fires because a lot of little things could create something big.
Alright, so the fire's gone and everything?
Uh,
Sweet.
It needs one more Dex Athletics celerity roll from Pleasance, but if he gets at least one success, it's gonna be fine.
Dex,
Well, I was
celerity,
just going to-
Dex,
I was just going to see if I could stealthily
Dex,
take me and
celerity.
Ken.
What's the difficulty?
6. What did you want to do, Satan?
I was just gonna see about secretly sneaking away at this point with Ken, the goth kids, all that good stuff.
Okay.
Call up Katrina. Tell her that we're going into a backup place. Meet me at X and X, and I'll lead you there.
Oh, you mean the farmhouse you got that? Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, you slowly start tugging them away one by one.
So what are they going to find when they attempt to return here?
So. First thing. Pleasance, I want you to roll Perception Alertness versus Satan's Wit Stealth.
Perception alertness. Okay. Well, so what would the difficulty be?
6, it's a contested roll, but you would get some
Gosh,
automatic
dang it.
successes.
Wait. Oh, I'm good.
Yeah, he's good. I don't fucking notice him.
Yeah, I was debating giving you 1 or 2 automatic successes, but even so, no.
Yeah.
You look around, proud that the fire is out. Strange, your helpers don't seem to be there. Just some people coming down the roadway from the fire truck that's parked out there, and some police officers seem to be with them.
Bruh. Okay, do I know, does this house have a back door?
It has a back door through the kitchen that leads to the graveyard.
I'll make my way over there and hopefully not meet anybody who is,
Miss, can you tell us what's going on here, please?
who's saying that? Is that which one of my ghouls?
It's not one of your ghouls. Your ghouls don't seem to be around. It's a police officer.
They were quick.
You have been
I'm
putting
just-
out the fire for a good 15 minutes now.
At least. Probably a little longer.
So I'm just gonna go like there was a huge fire. I'm just gonna just say the truth that there was a huge fire and I was attempting to put the fire out.
Uh-huh. Do you have any weapons on you at the moment, Pleasant?
No. The only thing I have is $500 and an iPhone 6. Kick.
Okay.
Unless you consider my double Ds as a dangerous weapon, but no.
I'm tempted to
Prevent
take
some mass destruction?
Mistress.
A distraction.
We have
Mistress?
Yeah, sorry, misspoke. Actually, do we need to split the video anyway? Yes, we do. Okay. Do we want to take a break here?
That's a lot of breaks for this video, dang.
Let's just finish with this because this is getting really interesting.
Okay. Miss, there was an explosion here. I'm afraid we're gonna have to search the premises for, well, a lot of things have been exploding in town lately, and we're worried about terrorists.
Okay, I'm gonna try and first of all, I want to attempt to use my level 1 awe and try to see how many cops I can. By the way, there's only 3 cops inside, right?
At the moment, yes, there's more looking over the rubble, but there's only 3 talking to you.
I'm gonna use my presence, level 1 awe that is, and try to see if I can affect all 3 of them.
Okay.
So what do I need to use for that?
I think it was charisma performance.
Charisma performance? Okay. By the way, charisma is specialization graceful. Does that go into account here or not?
No, we don't allow specializations to help with discipline rolls.
Okay, what's the difficulty, 6?
Let's see, it would be based on the lower willpower, or the highest willpower in the group.
Do my merits help, by the way? Friendly Flames, Blush of Health, and Enchanting Voice.
Again, not really.
No, okay.
It's just
Okay.
a straight charisma performance at 7. And it just affects the lower willpower first.
Okay, so difficulty is 7?
Yep.
Ooh.
Okay. They all seem to have idiotic grins on their faces.
Grins on their faces? What the fuck did I awe them with? Okay, then I guess I'll try to like just bullshit my way. By the way, just for example, is there anything nearby this mansion? Like, is this mansion just on on a sole hill, like nothing's nearby, or how is it working?
It's kind of on a hill on its own, but it's not exactly out in the wilderness, right? It's like a huge lot, a large part of which is a hill that's surrounded by a wall. That's the actual mansion. But like within 3-4 minutes walk, there's the whole farmers market area, the outskirts of it.
Okay. I'm going to try and bullshit my way out of this because let's attempt that way. I'm going to try and bullshit my way in saying that, so I'm going to just try and attempt to make myself clear that I'm not actually from this house, that I actually came here because my boyfriend called me to come over.
Okay. Play it out.
Play it, okay. So officers, there was just this huge explosion. Like, I have no idea what happened. Like, I just came over to the house and my boyfriend was like waiting for me, and just out of nowhere, just like a boom, like it just goes boom. Like, I don't know what happened, but like my boyfriend just kind of ran away, said he's gonna go find something to help. Like, but then I went to get a hose and try to take the fire out.
Miss, are you all right? That's very dangerous. You should have waited for the firefighters to get here. The building could have collapsed on you. It's not safe here. Please come outside with us.
Shit.
Apparently, dogs
sorry,
say
I'm back.
that you need to die here. I tend to agree with them, so we're gonna start rolling initiative.
Wait, what? I just came back. What the fuck?
No, they're asking you to come outside with them because it's not safe here apparently.
Okay, I'm going to go outside and I'm gonna attempt to also be a little bit shaken if possible.
Give me a charisma expression throughout all this.
Is the difficulty 6 as well?
Yes.
I presume so, yes.
Okay. You end up with several, in fact these 3 cops hovering around you, sitting on the back of an ambulance with them trying to convince you that you need to go and get checked out for smoke inhalation at the hospital. They are completely oblivious to the idea that you might have had anything to do with this, and they think you are an innocent victim. How would you like to proceed? No, there would be a, EMTs there to make sure you're alright. There would be some sort of medical personnel there. You wouldn't be just sitting in the back alone as they drive you over. That's not how that would work.
You're not a dead body.
2, I think. One of the cops that you didn't awe comes up and asks, Mistress, your boyfriend, would that be Alexander Turner, the owner of this place?
By the way, would they be checking her pulse since in the ambulance?
Considering that she's
all
not
that.
considered anything besides a victim? Probably not particularly.
No, I mean, like, as per...
Yeah, they are worried
Oh,
about
they
smoke
would, yes,
inhalation.
because... Yeah, they would.
Okay, so this match, could you give us a list of names, Mistress? Meanwhile, someone is...
Mistress?
Again, Blin. Fuck's sake, I am, Yeah, miss. Do you have a list of names that we could use? Just, yeah, and meanwhile the EMTs are checking you over. Do you have a dot of medicine, Pleasance? You do. In that case, you realize, just as they're checking your pulse and they looked in your eyes, deeply shocked, that you just fucked up and you might have... it might have been a good idea to use some more blood to try it.
So that happened.
Actually have a pulse. The EMT looks at the fourth cop that came up. He says, "What was the name of the hunter cop that you killed?" Give me a second. Gods, he's in the dead pile, isn't he?
Yep.
It's just like it's like she's one of them. It's like Jared said, she doesn't have a pulse. This house is haunted and monsters here. Kill her, kill her, kill her.
But that's similarity.
I will say this. I don't think that's actually what goes on.
Probably not. They'd be probably really, really scared about the fact that she's almost dead right now.
Yeah, I think they'd be just scared that she's almost dead. As far as I know,
That's the thing. They're
we
not
erased
picking up
all-
a weak pulse. They're not picking up anything.
no,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
happens.
Yeah, they'd be really scared about the fact that she's just about to die.
Yeah, that's not
She
how
is
that.
stalking normally and has been for the.
You have never seen somebody have a heart attack, have you?
Apparently not.
No, I have not.
Did you know? Okay, here's some good info for you. Most people don't even realize they're in the middle of one.
They'd be busy trying to save her ass from dying horribly right now.
That is actually how it works. Most people just go, my chest hurts. Ow. Whatever.
We'll do it
And then
this
die.
way. You have been raising the passions of everyone in the city in positions of authority every chance you have, Epic. And the only reason
No.
Hunter wasn't believed... Let me go through the reasoning. I will give her a chance to try and save the situation, but... This place has had a lot of weird shit going on, and the Hunter wasn't believed. He spread what he had seen in here and how there were monsters here far and wide. Everyone in the town, in the cops at least, knows about this. It's a known fact, they just assumed he was crazy. Their passions are heightened. There are people who have seen weird shit happen. There is a cop who apparently went crazy, again muttering about creatures in the shadow and how they fed his wife to an abomination. Which you did nothing to stop when they fed her to the wasp, by the way.
I
There has
didn't
been...
think they would just let him go around talking about that. That seems dumb.
Yes,
they'd probably
but you
stuck
let
him
them
in
do it
fucking
all the
mental
same.
hospital.
So?
There has been... The point is, they're about as primed as they could possibly be to believe that someone who hangs out here is in fact a monster. That is not such a big leap given how much evidence of fuckery from their point of view there has been.
Alright.
You have yourself pushed it down to the edge with your dementation. You can't just turn around and say, no, they wouldn't believe it, because yes, they would.
No.
You have systematically pushed them to the point where they would buy it. That being
I know
said,
they couldn't actually
Pleasance...
believe it.
You're not letting me talk! God damn it!
Sorry.
My point is...
No, the point is not that at all! You're going down the wrong bloody path, dude!
Like I said, I'll give a Pleasance a chance to talk her way out of this. You're right about the heart attack stuff. But it is something that she has to talk her way out of. I said from the very start of that long ramble, they have every reason to believe that it's supernatural, but she
I
does
was
have
pretty
every...
sure that we've actually managed to mostly keep supernatural things pretty low-key in most of the situations. Excluding some things like somebody going and killing a bunch of cops all at once with darkness. But I was pretty sure that we actually managed to pin most of it, or in fact almost all of it, on non-supernatural occurrences. Things that do make sense.
You had two Schlachter fight a bunch of cops though, and that cop then quit the force and spread his news to everyone who would listen. Remember that Hunter cell? Here's the thing. Well, he was on his own being crazy, nobody gave much of a fuck about him. But when he, I believe, got murdered horribly along with the other two people who claim to have seen such things, that raises questions. When another
That
cop
shouldn't have raised questions because we managed to make it seem as if they just burned to death in an accident.
Okay, fair enough, but they still managed to die
They
horribly.
might have said stuff, but that doesn't lend credence to anything they said.
Not on its own. But
What else
there
was
are
there?
3 other packs in the city, all of them causing trouble.
Yes, and
It
that
adds
is actually the only thing that I am not sure of. But that shouldn't mean that the mansion itself is an immediate alert thing. It's a dangerous place. Yes, that's fine. But we shouldn't have a big target painted here that there's a bunch of supernatural shit going down. Not yet, at least.
Yeah, maybe you're right, actually.
Jeez. Go on a massive rant and don't let me say anything, goddammit.
Oh, Epic, you're one to talk. You have your own ranty moments.
Yeah, absolutely. But I admit to it. I will completely admit to it.
More so, you have encouraged me to be ranty because I have had on many occasions had to explain my plots to you.
Yeah, I enjoy it though.
You little bitch. Okay, how do I want to play this? No, the EMT, they wouldn't assume it, that's true, but the cops would, if they had a reason
Yes,
to.
but the EMT would assume that it's a heart attack and say that oh god, she's having a heart attack.
Let me think for a second, has anyone been fucking with ambulances from the other packs?
We don't know. It's up to you.
I don't think the Skull Centipede have, they don't consider those to be a primary target.
But yeah, so basically I'm saying that from our actions alone, the mansion shouldn't be a particularly supernatural place. A very bad place, yes, but not supernaturally inclined. That's what I was saying. I don't know how the other packs have affected the rest of the forces here or anything like that, so...
Yeah. I mean, the cops, if they... The only reason they wouldn't consider the mansion a supernatural place is because they would assume that those guys were probably crazy, but from their point of view, it's a lot of cops going suddenly crazy, and they, at this point as a group, would suspect that something weird is going on. So they would be primed to believe that if it isn't played perfectly. So essentially it comes down to you, Pleasants. Roll well and don't die. Anyway, we're gonna split the video here, and let me just think on exactly how I want to play this, because I suppose you do have a point. The EMTs at least wouldn't be freaking out. That's... The cops are on trigger's edge, but the EMTs wouldn't be.
Alright.
But the cops, they really do have every reason to freak out at the drop of a hat over this place in particular.
Okay. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. A lot of weird shit's gone down over here, but supernatural it would be very unsure of from their position, I do believe.
Here's the thing. The cop whose wife got fed to those things, he doesn't know where that happened. And they're the same.
First things first. How would he know that she was fed to them?
Because they're using that as a way to try and cow him.
Yeah, they sent him a video. They
Yeah.
sent him a fucking video of feeding her to the walls, of shoving her in, of Schlachta on film, of the whole thing. They just sent it to him.
And actually, they sent him an actual video?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. He would absolutely not believe it's in the mansion and would believe it's in the city. Remember, they did that entire thing in the building in a giant hole in a warehouse.
Yeah, it's true enough.
So, he knows it's in the
We did
city.
say that it was an older warehouse, not like a metal hangar though, but like a brick building though.
No, that's fine. It's just that there's clear evidence in the video of being inside a warehouse.
I do.
Or at least a building of some kind. So, it would
Let me
basically...
show you the hole, because it's essentially something that has been dug and then walled off. It's not really a ready-made pit the way I set it up here.
Oh, I see.
So, that's what would have happened.
The movie still might show that it's part of a actual warehouse kind of building.
You're assuming that a guy who's seeing his wife, her mouth fused shut, screaming in agony and fear, being eaten, is gonna think rationally and analyze the evidence.
I'm actually positive that's what you would do.
Yeah, he'd be trying to find her.
Or at least try and find a way to take revenge on that.
You, I think, overestimate the strength of the sanity and self-control of ordinary people in this. Seeing something like
not
that would
immediately.
fuck.
Not immediately. I'm positive he would try and figure it out eventually, though.
True. My point is, he wouldn't necessarily know a place to point to. And the only other place
No.
they have seen monstrosities like this is this mansion.
Really?
Remember the hunter dude? You had the front door guarded by Schlachta that you borrowed.
Yeah, I remember that.
And there would have been Schlachta seen on that video.
They had a video? Oh, I see.
The one with the vase.
Huh.
So,
I don't remember anyone getting away from that, though. Am I misremembering? I think I
no,
must-
that one where you attacked, that's where that hunter cell was born. Those were the survivors from that supposed search of the premises.
Oh! Okay.
And then they went out and told everyone that would listen, and then they went off on their own when no one would. Anyway, yes, split the recording.